Alright, step 2. Next step. Now let's look at, we've looked at rectangles, triangles, now we're going to look at parallelograms. So we're going to take the rectangle that you cut, and you cut it in half to make 2 congruent triangles. Now we're going to form these so that we get a parallelogram. Draw that in our notes. So I'm going to take one of the triangles, so they look like this, and I'm going to take one of them and rotate it so that its base hits the base of this triangle. So I'm going to rotate it so it hits like this. And now what do you know? The shape that is formed is what's known as a parallelogram, because we have 2 sets of sides that are parallel. Okay, so that was hard to get that cap off. Alright, so now I'm going to trace that in my notes. Trace it real nice. Boom. I have another side. You guys will do a better job at this than me. And then my final side. Okay. Now, parallelogram. This parallelogram has the same area as the rectangle. It has the same number of square units. It's just shifted around differently. So we know the area is going to be 24. The question is how you get it. So write in parallelogram. So if it has the same exact area, we're going to use the same exact formula. But we do have to be careful. We don't say length and width, we say base times height. Because just like the triangle, we need the base and the height to hit at a 90-degree angle. So if I look at this parallelogram, I'm not going to use this as the base because I don't have a line that's going up at a 90-degree angle. There's nothing hitting it at a 90-degree angle. So I'm not going to look there. Am I going to use this as the base? Well, if I look back at my picture, this base has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. And do I see a line that's hitting it at a 90-degree angle? Yes. Going from this base to the other base, right here. Boom! So what's that length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to draw that in. That has a length of 6 centimeters. So I do the same thing. Base times height, 6 times 4, 24 square centimeters. So if I look at 2 more examples to put in your notes, ones that I already drawn. One that's super easy, because the 2 numbers that it gives you are the ones that you use. Base times height. Why? Because they hit at a 90-degree angle. So I have 10 times 8, which is 80 square centimeters. And that's done. Whereas this one's a little more complicated because there's one number that we don't use. So try and think about which number you would not use. Say it out loud. Which number do you think it is? The 3 you use because this base has a line that's hitting it at a 90-degree angle. So this is going to be the height. So we want to use those 2 and not this one. So the area is 3 times 8, which is 24 square centimeters. And done. Now you're going into your book and you're trying some problems in there. Good luck. Remember, you can do this.